On Friday morning, I was feeling really happy. I had just finished my midterms, so I went and I got my eyelashes done. And then after classes, Turner came over for a Valentine's Day dinner. And we usually always make pasta together, but we've never made our own homemade pasta, so that was really fun. After that, we met up with my friend George, and I ended up having the best cider I'd ever had in my life. It was super good.
It's reading break, bitches. I can do what I want.
After consuming some good Bon Appetit content, I went over to my grandparents' house for lunch. In the evening, I went to a concert with my mom, my sister, and her friend Ross, but first we went to dinner at the Black Lodge, which was tasty. Then we went to the Fox Cabernet for the concert, which was really amazing. He was talented. I got home, made my breakfast the next day, just the usual overnight oats.
I'm about to go skiing today for the first time in a year. I'm going skiing. It's really hard. I don't know if I even remember how to do it that well, so we'll see. I'm not really a huge winter person. Like, I don't like winter sports. I don't like being out in the snow. So I'm trying to go into it with an open mind because I used to like it more than I do now. We'll see.
I actually had a really good time. It was kind of the perfect temperature. I didn't feel too cold at all, and I kind of had a bit of muscle memory left. After that, I met up with Rory and I got a loaf of bread, and then we met up with Zach and Victor and got settled in the house. Then it was time for some good old-fashioned relaxing before we decided to go out later in the night. Zach was making dinner and we were all just pre-gaming in the house.
By the king himself.
Oh, I'm great at making mixed drinks.
Authentically Italian.
Serious? Are you like
Yeah, I
lentils?
love. Do you know what my favorite soup is? Lentil fucking soup. That shit's bomb.
If you're considering living with boys, just know that I asked them to open a can of tomato, and they, instead of like opening it normally, they took the pressure out by puncturing the top of the lid and then opening it. Now I can't fucking pack it to go home. If you're gonna ask a boy for help, just like keep this in mind.
The vibes for that day were overall just so good. Like, I just had a really good time being in the house with everybody.
Where is the mojito on this menu? And they have a section called dessert. It's like not actual desserts. It's like fucking wine. I want actual dessert. Also just vlogging at the table by myself because all my friends are in the washroom.
The boys, we don't have enough space for them.
I know.
We're at the Craig, the keg, and they didn't give us our bread.
We're not gonna get our fucking bread today. I just want some bread and butter.
Luckily, we ended up getting our bread, and then we headed down to Mojo's, which was okay, in my opinion. On Monday, while everyone else was skiing, me and Turner went to the village and met up with some of his friends, which was nice, and we just explored the village. I had to do a bit of homework, we mostly just relaxed. And then on Tuesday, we went out to a lake, and we kind of just dug out a little spot in the ice and did a bit of skating. Like, all of them can play hockey except for Victor, so they were really good at skating, and I was kind of just slipping around, but it was still really fun. Then we set up a game of beer pong when we got back, and let the record show that me and Turner won both games, and I only mentioned this because it won't happen again. On Wednesday, we woke up, the house was kind of a bit of a mess, so I did a bit of cleaning before we left, and then I went to a bakery called Bread, which has vegan pastries and breads, which is cool. Then I got home and made a curry for my grandparents' house. After that, I went to re-up with Issa, but I kind of forgot to vlog, so this is all I have from the night. Molly complained she wasn't in the vlogs enough, so we got smoothies together. After that, I got vegetarian dim sum with Sophie, Brienne, Gemma, and Talon. It was so good. Then I got some groceries, and then I just kind of napped and watched YouTube for a while. I told Tammy about Timber, and I wanted to show it to her.
We don't got good hot sauce in the house, and I'm really craving some Cholula. We got the goods.
My sister and mom were going to a trip to Rwanda, so I woke up early to say bye to them. Then I started a sourdough starter and basically just did homework. On Saturday, Izza was working near my house, so I visited her, had lunch with my grandparents, and then me and my grandfather went to Costco together. My dad had gone to Whistler for the night, so I invited Silk for dinner, and we made tabbouleh bowls, which was so tasty. And then we watched some Queer Eye before heading over to a house party, and we played a bit of Pong, but I didn't end up winning this game, which kind of sucked. We spent the last day of reading week with Turner, and we kind of just had the chillest day. We went for a walk, we got some pho, and we actually took a massive nap that day, which felt nice. And overall, it was just a really great week. I'm not excited to go back, but I'm really happy that I got to spend all these days with my friends. Honestly, I forgot to film a more climactic ending, but Thank you for watching. This was a really great reading week.